And let's unmute myself because unmuting is a good thing when you want to communicate with chat. Hello and welcome back to Hoard of Dragon Queen, our intermission adventure. Guys, it's been an interesting adventure. You guys went through an epic battle because I do not know how to name it otherwise. If there ever was an epic battle, it looked like this one.
Lucky number 13?
Yep, the lucky number 13. You all survived it. You came out with a pretty cool staff out of it. And you're on top of a half-active volcano.
Half-active?
Yeah, it's half woken, even though we're like in the state of being awoken and asleep.
We paid some homage to the volcano god by sacrificing some fishmen.
Yes, the volcano god seems to be
so now we are favored.
So I walk back in and I see that Suna'ri and looks fine. I go to the edge of the cliff and I look down and I mourn my one lost whip.
Give me a perception check.
Somebody is still holding the wall.
You see the magma moving.
Oh, jeez.
Like up or like around? Because
Around.
magma usually moves. Okay.
No, but not... It's not splashing. It seems like there's a centered effect in the middle of it and something's moving.
No.
I hold up Suna'ri and I go to the Peacock and I say, Los Pavo Real, what is happening?
I think they woke up their god.
Inesperado.
Isn't that exciting though? We get to fight a god! Oh man, the stories they'll tell of me after this. I shoot an arrow at the lava. Like towards the disturbance.
Okay.
I just go like, I think you got it.
You shoot an arrow at the disturbance, your arrow melts.
Yeah, you got it.
We're gonna need magma-resistant weapons.
And you see the magma forming in what seems to be some kind of form resembling a human body with arms but no legs, like a ghost you'd expect. You're not exactly sure what this is, but the creature starts ascending.
El Fantasma.
Do you guys do anything?
Well, I'm unconscious!
Well,
So that back wall is 50 feet away?
that back wall is 50 feet away.
Does the rock look like loose or damaged, like on the back wall or on the ceiling?
No, it does not, actually.
Damn. Ruins one half of a very good plan.
So like, it's just rising up.
It's rising up towards you. Literally a magma, flowing magma is rising up towards you.
It's like 500 feet down to the magma, right? How fast is this thing coming up?
It's coming up pretty damn fast.
Like 10 feet per second?
100 feet per second.
So it'll be here in 5 seconds. That's what I'm hearing. It'll be here in 5 seconds. Give or take.
It was like, what? No, it's like...
No, 100 per round. 100 feet per round.
Oh, it's
30
like 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So it'll be here in 5 rounds. Okay.
Yes, 30
No,
seconds.
2 rounds. 3 rounds, sorry. 350 feet down below.
Okay,
The
300
exact
feet.
measurement that I gave you, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're banged up as fuck. What's your HP, Justin? Like
10.
10. Yeah. I live
I'm
to
out of
fight another day.
spells.
Have to go.
Alright. Here's
Los
what
Pavo
I'll do.
Real, be real.
You grab Suna'ri and run.
I already have her, like...
I'm already in his arms.
and run.
Like, I'm creating
And
her
I'll-
already, like...
And I'll hold the line and run if it seems like I might not be able to win.
I just put like one hand, put one hand like on your shoulder. A real man, I say. A real hero.
There's somewhere,
Very well.
somewhere in your mind,
I shall escort the maiden out of here.
somewhere in your mind you hear.
I start dashing away with. What's the going down, right? This way? Is that like the fastest way to get out of here or something?
That's the way we came in.
That's the way you
yeah.
came in, yeah. That's the
because I didn't
faster way
play
of getting
the-
out. Unless you have a Featherfall spell and you can drop down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rage and drop down. I take half damage. While I'm at 1
Oh
HP.
my god.
I mean, if I apply my
35 d6.
like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm harder than the rocks. I mean, the rock should take damage when I fall down.
You're just going to kill me because you jumped down there, Simon.
Like, "Arrgh!" No.
Well,
No,
you
we have
start
to be
running,
reasonable.
and Peacock in front of you, and the next round appears this magma-like creature. It's made of fire and ember and lava dripping down, sizzling even the rock beneath it. The creature's voice booms, and you can see red flame eyes spouting on what seems to be a face.
Do I hear it too?
You can hear. Give me a perception check. Let's see
Maybe
if you're.
it booms. I don't know.
It booms inside, it echoes, but I'm not sure if you'd be able to hear it outside. Just give me a perception check. Let's see how perceptive are you from outside while running. Cool, you can hear it.
Very perceptive.
Very perceptive, you can hear it. And in front of you, this creature says, "You have awoken me."
He starts coughing.
I'm Zarkos, the spirit of this mountain. Who are you?
I am the Peacock. I'm sure you've heard of me.
The Peacock.
Roll your...
Who's the Peacock?
I am. You're not the quickest one, are you?
He raises a hand, lava strips dripping forward, kind of points it at you. You don't mock a god.
Yes!
Yes!
You're not the smartest one.
I summoned you. Hmm? That's right.
It says you have 10 seconds to disappear from my sight. Here is the place where will rise all magmans and devour the Sword Coast in fire. Leave before I change my mind.
I wonder if his magma knows he's doing this. Son?
So, because I summoned you as part of a legally binding contract to perform certain tasks, I can therefore unsummon you and dissolve the contract, which I am doing now.
You see a spout of lava and fire coming out of his hand, hitting at a block of rock 5 feet away from you, literally going through the rock. 5 seconds.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can't actually attack people who summon you.
3 seconds. And he attacks the other side of the
And
rock.
I'm willing to bet on it.
The rock starts rumbling and shaking as pieces of rock start falling down into the magma below.
I pull out an arrow from my quiver and balance it on a finger. Just waiting there, killing some time.
Killing yourself, you mean?
And he does the same thing for the piece of rock in front of you, and the rock beneath your feet starts sinking down, and you start falling down into the pit of magma.
Alright. Well, clearly I jump backwards.
You can give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can do that.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, you jump back, and it says, I think I like myself some human meat. Come here. You roll me
Okay,
initiative
now I
against
turn and run.
I would even consume that
Throw
because
me
it would just melt off. Right.
it. Give me a initiative against this creature.
I'm guessing I've been running this whole time. I don't know how this is structured.
Yeah, you're still running. Okay,
Yeah.
you are about yes, rolls, of course. Yes, thank you, chat. That'd be a good idea. To
You
actually show you rolls.
dash continuously.
There we go. You can dash continuously, yeah.
Yeah, you can. That's totally fine.
Okay, and you
about
start
the
running
chase
away before the creature manages to get an attack off.
60 feet per round, baby. 60 feet per
60
round.
feet per round, you're out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you guys start running, and you see
Vamos.
Vamonos, and you see smoke coming out from the mountain. You start running. After a couple of minutes, you are down below at the base of the mountain. You're both puffing and taking for.
So as it turns out, magma gods are not bound by standard summoning rules.
You
It was a good
see
day.
the mountain
I got-
rumbling.
It was a good day. I learned something.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I mean, I'm way ahead of him. Just running away. Right.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
so
unconscious.
where are you running more exactly?
I don't really know the layout of this place because
So,
I haven't been playing.
No problem. So basically, this mountain is situated on a small island that's connected to another island via basically a passage. Let me jump you to the Sword Coast map, and I'll show you. It's a lot easier. There we go. I've taken the most just out of the reach thing that we can even use in this map. This
Oh,
is
so
where
we're
we are.
on these little isles? Okay.
Yes, and you
Those-
went this way,
okay.
and this is like the little passage that connects this mountain over on here to the small forested area here.
Oh, I'm not even worried.
Oh, it's like, it's
volcanic
connected
island
all
off the coast? What are they going to do? They're magma. They're going to walk to the coast to the water? I don't think so.
Put it in perspective. The water is about 7 feet deep. I think we said last time on this around this coast.
It doesn't matter. Water has really high specific temperature. It takes a lot of energy to get rid of it. We're fine.
I mean, there's a full mountain of magma.
It's fine. It's 7 feet of water, but it's going to constantly replenish itself with more water running in. It's a sea.
Magma will harden. I don't
Okay.
know what happens if they.
So
I
what do
mean,
you
I
guys
guess
do?
they probably move anyway.
At a minimum, it's going to take them a while to get across. We can totally figure something
It's
out.
probably gonna be probably gonna be difficult terrain for them to at least move over there. Like, or even more than that. So I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? Do I see him running like? I mean, we have the same speed, so I guess I must trying to get out there as quickly as possible as I know it.
You're at least 20 seconds ahead of me, so
Yeah.
that's 60, 120. It's like 240 feet.
Yeah. So, but like I can probably see you.
You
running
can
when you're-
probably
when we are
scream at
flanked,
each. You
so.
can scream at each other, and you can hear each other.
Keep running!
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Get open water!
After about what you'd say be about an hour, about an hour passes, and you guys make it safely to the other side of the shore.
Are we at the shore of like the
Here,
big thing? Okay.
here.
Faerûn? Okay.
Yeah, you're on the
So you can
You're on the
basically
shore of the Sword
walk
Coast.
over to the other islands, like just. Wow.
Yeah. They were not really. The Goliath was able to walk over because he was 9 feet tall.
I'm 7 feet tall, so
So you're basically kind of because the water is 7 feet deep.
Oh, it's 7 feet deep. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you need to swim at half speed.
How is this in the tide? Like, I guess it depends on the tide as well, but whatever.
Morning is gonna be shallower, and the night is
So
going to be
I just
deeper.
hold like Faye's body up, over my.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
she's like, well, I mean, yeah, I kind of have to hold her like over like sea level, I guess, or water level.
So our options are hang around, see what happens, or go to water deep and see if we can find someone who knows.
The water is
how to
deep.
Deal with
Water is deep, just yeah. Well, at least.
Waterloo.
Let's.
Yeah.
I say we go to water deep and see if anyone knows how to handle magma gods.
How far is it to water deep from here? Couple
Well,
days.
who knows?
It's 8 feet.
I know,
It's 8 feet.
but I'm
well,
unconscious.
With this map's to scale, it's 8 feet.
Let me just take. Oh, here it is. Oh, well, no problem then.
It doesn't have a thing. There's no like on the map. There's no this distance is this amount of thing.
No,
It doesn't
no,
have
it's
a
not.
key. There we go.
It doesn't have a key.
All right.
It's probably
One
would
second.
like- I
I'm
would
gonna
like-
figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out.
You should actually know what to do because I told you last session.
Oh, you expect Justin to remember something from last session?
Just saying.
I usually remember things. What?
Yeah, I know.
Because
I'm just
I
joking. You're the one that
already
actually
took
remembers.
care of this situation.
Okay, so it's still about 3 and something hours until 2 and something hours until Suna'ri wakes up.
What? I thought I can expend my
Oh,
time.
wait, sorry. Yeah, 1 hour passed. Do you want to use your hit die?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel
I
free.
said I wanted.
Yeah, feel free. Roll your hit die.
What is my actually? It's in the 8 plus.
It's 435 kilometers from where we are to Waterdeep.
No,
It's a 2.
it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It seriously is.
Where does it say?
I.
What's this scale?
Baldur's Gate is 32 kilometers inland, and that's 1.7 feet. So 8 divided by 1.7 times 32.
Okay, so Suna'ri, you wake up at 2 HP on the shore, and your friends are there.
My friends. Okay. I wake up
Met
and I
before.
cough. I'm pretty beaten up.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
What?
Welcome, Senora.
Okay. This is the second time I asked this question in 2 days, but are they dead?
They're dead. That is a true statement. They fell into the lava thanks to yours truly. Although I
And
lost
you
a whip.
also, and you also
However-
see, like, you look at the mountain, Suna'ri, and you see, like, the mountain rumbling and smoke coming out of the top of it.
I think
Some sort of fuego fantasma has.
Yeah. Also, we woke up a god.
What do you mean you woke up a god?
Well, apparently he wasn't too particular about who got sacrificed. So when all those fishmen fell into the lava, that counted, and now there's a magma god.
You have to be kidding me. I mean,
One,
This is
one
the
would think he
first-
would be grateful, right?
I
this
don't-
is
I
the
don't have
first
to.
interesting thing that happens since I arrived on this island and I was unconscious.
Well,
I
that's really
didn't
on
see the
you.
god? Oh,
It's alright. You're safe.
You could have stayed
I
awake through the
lastly
whole battle
embrace.
like I did. You had that option.
I did.
You're such a dick.
Well, I guess we can't really go back and have a look, right? So we probably should get going. Just follow me. I know where to go.
Do you know how to deal with the magma god?
Do you want to deal with the god? I don't feel in any condition to deal with anything right now, other than getting the fuck out of here.
I just think that if we managed to deal with the god, that'd make a pretty good story. No? Am I the only one? Alright. Fine.
I mean, there's blood all over me. I'm just like everything is red at this point because
She's
I was
basically
beaten up the day
limping.
before.
Basically
We have
limping.
restored our points as well at this point, or do we have to rest?
You have to rest.
Well, it's been an hour. We could have...
You
I think-
couldn't have rested because you spent an
Oh,
hour
that's true.
moving.
Alright.
Are we still on the same
Abs-
island? No, we made
You
it.
are
No,
on
we're-
the shore.
We're on the shore on
To
the
make it
east side of
snotty
the
to
mainland.
where you know One-Eyed Joe is, you need about, you'd say, a day and a half to reach him from where we are now.
Oh, we're gonna get to sleep then. That's good.
No, like a day and a half of continuous journey towards him. Because
Yeah,
it took
so-
you about 8 hours to come to reach the Isles.
So it's
And
like
a
middle
full
of the
day to
day
reach
right
here.
now. So we march for half a day, and then we sleep, and then we get there tomorrow night.
But last time we made it during the night. It took us one night to reach the island.
Yeah, you took it one night to reach the shore of the islands.
From the place where the guy was,
Mhm.
because we traversed the water during the night. It didn't take 1.5 days.
No, it took you more because of the fact. It took you less because of the fact that you make it from basically here towards the.
No
whatever.
one lives on the Sword Mountains, right? Because
Nobody
of
lives on the Sword Mountains. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
well,
the
there are
pirates-
nomadic
because the
tribes
myriad-
that live around
that is,
the
yeah, that's
Sword
fine,
Mountains,
that's fine.
and you still have people around. Like you have Raylan up above the shore, down shore, Waterdeep, so on. So you took about 8 hours to make it to the isles themselves, and then you needed still almost a full day to reach the isle over on here. Because you made it here to the beginning of the Isles because you couldn't see the Isles when One-Eyed Joe brought you here. He left you before the Isles, and then you
It took
went
us.
on through.
I know that we left him, and it took us only the night to get to the thing because we only had 2 days. He said he'd only wait. He would only wait for 2 days.
Oh,
Wouldn't
then
make
whatever.
sense to
It
reach
doesn't
that
matter.
in 1.5 day because then we would know that he had left.
It doesn't matter. It's an intermission adventure. Calculations
Whatever. I'm
went
just
wrong.
saying. If he's gone, I'm going to be salty about
10
it.
hours.
but,
10
yeah,
hours to make it towards him.
I'm
of-
fine,
eh,
I'm fine
Of
with
just
that.
Well-
travel.
then, yeah, I'll say we should travel for half a day and then get some sleep. That seems fine.
Even the mighty needs their rest.
Okay. So I can forage while traveling at full speed, so we'll have food.
You Outlander or something? No, Folker, right?
Yeah,
Is that no? You're Ranger. That's right.
I'm a ranger.
Okay. So how much do you travel for? You know you need a full day of travel, 10 hours to reach One-Eyed Joe. Do you travel the full day?
I'll travel till it gets dark, and then I'm gonna sleep. You guys can not sleep if you want to. The Peacock needs his rest.
Beauty sleep, right?
Well, I can. I mean, I only need 4 hours. I can stay up the rest.
I don't get beauty sleep. Sleep is beautiful when I'm asleep. That's how that works.
Bring out the beauty.
I love this stereotypical guys we have in our party right now. We have the Spanish guy, we have the cocky guy, and we have the arcane trickster who's interested in
And I
getting-
am
in-
really botching it, and I apologize to any Spanish viewer right now.
Dude, botch
No,
it.
not really. I
further.
don't apologize. I don't really apologize.
Botch it further is just fun.
I'm
It's
gonna
all
try to
in
botch.
this-
Apologize in Spanish though.
Yeah. Apologies in Spanish, just Simon.
Should I apologize in Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, don't even take Spanish. So
You made a Spanish character,
yeah.
Mateo Puno de Riendo.
yeah.
Actually, where did you come up with that name?
It came from, I believe, it's an like a variant of a character in an anime. Someone is like who's doing free wrestling, pretty much.
Pretty cool.
So,
So,
but like a lot of, I think a lot of Mexican like lucha libre have like things like El Hijo de Saint or something like. Yeah, they have like pretty interesting names.
okay, so you guys start moving down. You move 6 hours. You travel 6 hours, and at night you start sleeping.
I spend an hour with my my new toy, getting acquainted with it.
So I'm sorry,
Okay.
it's Los Ciento.
So you start getting acquainted with it until you point it towards a tree, and lightning bolts crackle from it, and the tree goes up in a blaze. But luckily, after a couple of minutes, a rain ensues, and there's no real damage. Besides a burnt tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys make a fire. You guys make a camp. What's up?
I guess we set watches.
Okay, who's the first watch? Who's the second watch?
I'll take first watch. You guys get some sleep.
How long is your watch?
We're each gonna have to take a 3-hour watch if we want to get a full rest in.
No, I only need 4 hours, right?
Oh, you're an elf? Oh, we can go
elf.
2-2-4 then. We can go 2-2-4 then.
You
It's fine.
played 2 sessions with me. You didn't realize. I'm using a long.
I don't pay attention to other people. That's not what I do. I don't think you understand.
You might realize that I'm quite pointy years. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys sleep. Let's see. You guys sleep for the night. Nothing happens. You get a full rest.
That's a good feeling.
All of you are back at full HP, and you have half of your hit dice rounded up.
Yeah, I haven't expended anything, I suppose.
Can we get XP?
Yup, definitely.
I might
Because
actually level.
I think you might actually level. Okay, so experience points is going to be 4 Quatua whips with a archpriest. Let's see exactly how much experience points do you get from that.
Also,
And
the
for,
flame god.
and for summoning like a magma god or something.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
think-
giving you
I
some
think the
roleplay
magma
experience.
gods ran away, right?
Yeah, if you ran away, you defeated them.
We totally
definitely.
frightened the shit out of them.
Quatua.
It was such a shame that I was held for so long. My only like 2 points were like, you know, when I crashed down and like I threw a guy into fire.
There we go. So you got bring your computer out, just so we don't make any mistakes here. So we have 2,300 for the archpriest, and 200 each for the Quatua, so that's an 800 total. I'm adding a 500 experience points for myself from partly completing the quest. 2013 plus 800 plus 500 would make it a 3,600 divided by 3, total of 1,200 each.
Ding.
You have it up?
Yep, level 4.
Guessing I started 900.
Yeah, you start at 900.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, so this campaign's probably not going to go on long enough that I'm going to want stat boosts, because all my stats are already even. So I'm going to take another feat.
Yeah, this campaign is going to be going on for 1 more week. This is 2 more hours now, another week. That's the intermission adventure.
I'm going to take another feat.
Okay, anybody else leveled up?
I did.
Okay, so
Vicky has a y'all level up, right?
we're pretty early. We're pretty early in the session to take a break, so let's continue on, and you can finish up your leveling up in the break.
I can already
I'm-
add my HP down. Right?
Yeah.
You can roll your HP.
All I have to do is add HP and like a feat, and I'm done. So
Make sure you don't get other crass abilities.
well, normally level 4 you just get the stat boost.
Some crasses, not all crasses are the same. Peacock! This unfortunate adventure has not been the best on your body, and as you grow in strength, it is little by little.
That's fine.
We actually have to roll.
You can
Yeah,
take
you
the
don't-
average if you
can
want
take
to.
the average.
Yeah, I'm totally taking the average.
Okay, what's your roll? So that would be average on a 1d6.
Don't forget to add your con too.
1d8 or
Yeah,
5.
it's 6 in total.
5 with your con, yeah, 6. Okay, cool. So
I'm taking lucky. I'm clearly taking lucky.
perfect. You guys
I'm not annoying enough.
wake up in the
Yeah,
wake up in the
clearly.
morning, and the mountain is still rumbling. There's smoke rising up high from it. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So what do you do now? The rain is still falling.
Well, I think it took care of itself. Right? I mean, it's raining, clearly. They're down for it.
What do you do, guys?
Well, we stick with the plan.
Okay, so you travel down the shore for the rest of the day, and Suna'ri, you eventually reach One-Eyed.
Do I know about the plan even?
Yeah, Suna'ri just told you that there is a sailor waiting down the shore. That's where you're moving.
Yep.
Excellencio. I don't know.
Okay, you start moving down south, and you eventually reach One-Eyed Joe's camp. He seems to be packing. Looking at you, he's quite surprised at seeing you, Suna'ri. I brought some friends, didn't ya? Where's the other big guy?
Oh. I actually. Is he? He's busy.
Yeah, busy. Of course, yeah.
Being dead.
Well, anyway.
We didn't
I
see
count-
him anywhere when we went down, right? I mean, I didn't see anything anyways,
Yeah.
but...
I count one more than you paid for.
I just give you 5 gold.
Takes the gold. Come on, get on the ship.
Venture. Oh.
And
Get
I
the
turned
fucking
towards-
things on the ship already!
I
He
turned
shouts to
towards
his boy.
towards the Peacock and I whispered... You didn't see him when we left, right?
I don't know what happened to it.
Why are you whispering?
You think it's like... Shh!
The rain finally
Hate to just
subsides.
leave him there? I mean, he's a big guy. He can kind of he can handle himself. But
I'm sure he'll be fine. He can bear it.
he's pretty good at swimming too, I think. Okay. Whatever.
So there's like a little boat that we're getting on.
Yep. But the boat is quite weird from your regular boat. It's made out of black wood. And
Don't be
as
racist.
all of you get onto it, the boat barely goes down into the water. So, like, as each man goes into the boat, it seems like the boat is just staying afloat.
It's a boat of holding.
It's a boat of holding, yeah.
It's a mighty fine boat you have here.
I know. Blackwood, as I told your friend. So how did you do, sorry lots, got here?
Well, I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm the Peacock, and I heard that there were some fishmen causing problems, and I decided to come solve those problems.
Heard about you. One of them folk heroes. Well, you don't much care for me. You paid a coin on my ship. You're any other man. Even
Well,
if you
clearly,
choose to
he's
name
not
yourself
any other
by
man.
some kind of bird. Seen a peacock once?
Well, he
Ate
is.
one once.
This is Los Pavo Real. Not
Yes,
just
funny
another-
story.
Just another man.
I
What
actually got
fucking
the
elf
name
one are
the
you
Peacock
talking
because
there?
I saved a peacock. Big religious symbol. It was a whole deal.
Tastes like chicken.
I wouldn't know.
I'd like to insight see if he's lying, because he's probably never eaten a peacock in his life.
Yeah, feel free to give me an insight.
Oh,
He
I don't
seems
know.
completely honest.
I didn't know that it tastes like chicken.
Chicken, not
And
chicken.
I look at Justin. Hmm. I kind of like squeeze his shoulder a bit.
The people who have nibbled on me never said it tasted like chicken.
Just
You're
disappointed.
one of them dandy boys, are you now?
Mm. I just think things are dandy sometimes. It doesn't make me a boy.
Hey, he's clearly not a flower.
Flower, Peacock. The fuck? Are you a man? Are you a flower? Or are you a bird?
It's so hard to tell sometimes.
I'm
Sometimes
able
it
to
just seems like I'm a god. You just never know. We live in a strange world.
Who,
Can I
who of you
taste
guys,
Whatever, shut
who
up.
of you guys has the staff right now?
Yestin has. Right? I mean, I've been
I've
carrying your body, so I
So,
didn't have any.
he looks at,
Space left.
he looks at
I have my stuff in the staff.
Suna'ri. Have you actually figured out what's happening there?
Well, this island, that's a very boring place. I don't recommend going there. Just some fish people. I mean, some really rolled rituals nobody cares about anymore. Just stay clear out of, you know, just don't go there. Yeah.
Did he hire you to find out what was going on with the island?
No, he didn't. So this
I
this
think
is not a
it's
good
Crystal
place.
itself.
I would try one of the other islands. Actually, maybe I'll come back and look there next time. That one wasn't a success. I wouldn't call it a success yet.
Whatever.
Another island on the other side of the world, maybe.
Different island, very far away from this one.
Yeah.
You paid good coin. If you ever need transport, I'm your man.
Yeah, sounds good to me. But I think I'm going on a vacation for a day or two. Not on the island though. Different place.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, anything specific that you want to do on the road?
I asked the Peacock if he shows me the stuff so I can have a look at it.
Keep an eye out for a whip vendor.
Okay.
You're on a boat, like.
He said it. He said if there's anything I wanted to do, I want to keep an eye out for a whip vendor. It's what I want to do. It's. I feel like I'm not myself when I don't have two whips.
I take out my sombrero and my vihuela and I start playing a bit.
Okay. Give me a perception.
I will let Suna'ri handle my staff, but I tell her to be careful with it because sometimes stuff just shoots out of it.
Okay.
Wow.
The
Wow.
one-eyed Jack looks
I
at
take
you,
those
Suna'ri.
stuff.
Don't shake it too much. Don't shake it too much. It might just, something unexpected might happen.
One-eyed Jack looks at you, Suna'ri, and says, "First, you come with a freaking Hawaiian giant. Now you have a sombrero bardic barbarian, and this," pointing at the peacock.
Yes, I defy explanation. I give him another little shimmy.
I wish I had a
the
real
staff
guitar now.
My signature
just take-
shimmy.
I take the staff and whack it over the peacock's head, and then I just shrug and I say, "Well, I attract interesting people, I guess." And then I just go to the side of the boat, sit down on it, dangle my legs, and then I try to, I don't know, identify or try to see whatever.
I don't have a sombrero, but still, it's still. What do you wanna sing?
Well, I can't sing for shit, really. I guess. I mean,
Happy, excited.
I would vote for La Cucaracha, but I don't know.
I have no idea how to sing that. I'm not that great of a guitar singer anyway.
What can you play? Is the question.
I can play more of a heroic tune, like a bardic tune.
sure.
Okay.
If it's Spanish, it's fine.
Okay, so this is wait 1 second. I can't play Hotel California. I know how to play a lot of classical music, which is what I actually mostly play on my guitar. I don't know much of other songs because I haven't had time to actually play it
Can't
lately.
play Wonderwall? Is that like
No, I can't play Wonderwall.
knocking on heaven's door?
Nope.
How did you learn to play the guitar,
Again,
dude?
classic music. It's like I had this craze of classic music when I was a bit younger, and that's what I did with a couple of friends. I actually had a classical quartet.
I
Okay,
think knocking
let
on
me do
heaven's
this.
door, or what's it called? Tears in Heaven is probably one of the first one. Like when I was in
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to
I
Heaven.
don't want
Oh,
for Bob Marley, but
Stairway to
I
Heaven,
don't
yeah.
want to play. I don't want to play anything that might be copyrighted because YouTube is gonna catch me on that. Maybe even Twitch.
Just pull out a trumpet and we can play
won't.
Ring
You'd
of
have to-
Fire or something.
It has to sound exactly the same.
Bring
like-
on fire!
Sure. Sounds good.
Done. Okay.
Yeah.
That is the tune of Mateo El Puno de Riendo.
Sounds good.
Let's put a guitar somewhere out of reach of any damage.
Out of
And-
sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. You guys spend the next day and a half. I think it was the time that took you to make the journey. And you reach Waterdeep, the docks of Waterdeep. You have enough food to go on tours, and we're not going to go through that again. Intermission adventure doesn't really matter that much.
So we do reach
Just going
Waterdeep?
to eat the peacock or something.
That is not the first song I learned, just FYI. Just a random song.
Eventually we do reach Waterdeep.
You reach Waterdeep in a day and a half.
I buy a whip.
You just jump off the ship and whip, 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 whip.
Yep. First thing I do. Find a whip shop, buy a whip.
Okay, everybody else, what do you guys do?
Or perhaps I'm so well known that the first whip maker I find gives me a whip because of who I am.
Yeah, there's no fucking clue who you are.
Okay. God damn it.
I just get off the ship and I'm on the worst 10 gold I've ever spent. And then I sigh and I guess I just walk. I just follow the peacock and I try to find some kind of smith, I guess. Armor smith or something. Or leather worker.
What are you looking for?
Armor! I just have a leather armor.
Okay, and what is Mateo El Puno de Riendo doing?
So we're in Waterdeep?
You are in Waterdeep.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Chucky, I tried to identify the staff while you were gone trying to grab your...
Okay, you try to
if
identify
I
the
can,
staff
you
by
can.
how?
I don't know.
How do you identify the staff?
Well, I can't cast anything on it, but I mean... Do I get... I don't know how it works, but I have Arcana. Does that help me in any way?
Give me an
You're
account check.
supposed, if it's a magic
Figure
item,
out-
you're supposed to fiddle around with it for an hour and then you know everything about it. It's kind of silly.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Chucky's ever used that rule.
But we don't have a spellcaster other than me, and I'm just, you know...
Okay.
Yeah.
This makes it even more fun.
So we have the gold from
I'm
our,
not going
from
to
our
pay for
starting-
this again because I don't have the money to get something.
So we have the gold from our backgrounds.
Yeah,
Is that
you have the
correct?
goal from the background. That's it.
I'm really like out of the loop. I guess we're just trying to.
In them.
Okay, Suna'ri, you... So I'm just gonna give you go to a secluded place and you start kind of fiddling with the staff. Eventually, you enough lightning bolts come out that no lightning bolts come up anymore, and it seems like it goes inactive after a certain number of shots.
I wouldn't know how much something like that would be worth, right?
It shoots lightning bolts. It's quite variable. Put it like that. It shoots lightning
Very
bolts.
good. I
It's
think
quite
that was
variable. That's it.
what I had in mind before I actually tried anything with that thing.
That's
Okay.
that's what you know with an 11. What more
Like-
do you expect?
It's good. It's okay. I'm satisfied.
Cool. Good.
Well, when I try to sell my leather armor, how much money do I get for that?
Oh, let's see.
If I clean it from all the blood beforehand,
You can sell it at 70% of the price.
which is pretty much nothing.
7 gold.
Oh, are you selling a leather armor?
I'm-
trying to
well, if
figure out how
I
to
try,
afford
if I
studded.
can get enough money to actually buy me a proper studded leather armor, then yes, I have to calculate this out because we didn't get too much money.
You still get the money from the
I know. I know.
You
I
were
calculated.
hired by
From the
someone to
mimic.
check out the island, right? Who hired you?
I wasn't hired.
Oh,
It
you
was a
just went
secret we
check
wanted
out
to
the
figure
island.
out.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's like that's cool. Let's go.
Oh.
No money for that.
That's-
But there is
that's-
something. There is
Look,
something.
if you're gonna
but I
be an
don't remember.
adventurer, you gotta get hired to solve a problem before you solve it.
Not if you're just interested into secrets. And that's what she is. So, nope. If
That stuff probably goes for a lot of money.
Probably does, yeah. Yeah, just continue on.
So
I can't-
as you move through the dock, Suna'ri, you eventually grabbed. Your hand is grabbed by a what seems to be a bartender.
Okay.
You
Suddenly
look
you're
up
in
and
a
you
bar.
remember him. You talk to him in the I read the daffodil. I think it was. I don't remember exactly.
Pretty sure that was not the name.
It's now the name. It underwent economical just problems and it changed its name.
Red daffodil.
Yes,
Interesting.
perfect. And this man was the man who told you where to find One-Eyed Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you and says, "You're back."
Yep. Yeah, made it back.
And find our men.
Well, we found some people, but I guess...
We? Who's we?
Well, you remember the big guy that you met too?
Oh,
9 feet
yes,
tall.
yes, yes, yes.
Short, yeah. So him and well, we went to the island. We found 2 people on that island who were held there by fish men. You know the? I just show him the spear.
Not just said. Joe showed it to us.
We didn't find any other sailors though. Just like a cult of fish people trying to sacrifice. Well, to give sacrifices to a magma god.
Have you killed them?
The god?
Wait. What
Or
god?
fish people. You mean the fish people? Yeah, we killed them. All of them. Pretty sure all of them. They're dead.
Is this something about a god?
Dead like fish.
You know, to be honest, I was unconscious during that part, but I was kind of awake when we killed all the others. So the fish people are definitely dead. Yeah. That happened.
Okay. Well, the scepter looks as proof enough. Stop over by the bar if you want a free meal and a couple of nights to rest on the house.
Is that creepy guy still there? You know, there was when I went out, there was this one guy who actually tried to grab my butt. Is he sleeping there? You know him. Not going to stay
He
there. If he
laughs
stayed there.
out loud and he says, "You just described 3/4 of all the slayers, madam."
Well, I'll think about the offer. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good day.
Later.
Okay, so Mateo, Suna'ri, and the Peacock eventually meet up together. Suna'ri, you sell your leather armor. The Peacock, you buy yourself a whip. And Mateo, you just follow the Peacock around.
Let's see. I guess since we're already getting like free lodging, sounds like I don't have to use any my awesome guitar skills to like provide us with anything. Yeah, I guess we just go shopping, see if there's anything of interest in town. Pretty much.
So you go around town. I mean, it's Waterdeep. What are you interested in? I mean, if there's one city where you can basically find anything, you're in it. You have a gigantic library. You have the inner circle. Well, you can't really get inside of the city without an invitation or a signet ring. But besides that, the city holds anything that you could imagine would be in a city.
I'm a man of few needs, I suppose. But
So give it to me. What do you do?
Is there... Nah, I don't think that's possible. Nah, just follow around for now. So, see what if anything comes up. I just follow around the Peacock and see if he finds any whips. For now.
Okay. So, you guys go on the city, you find your stuff. You meet up again.
Chuck,
Anything?
just one quick question.
Go on.
Can I sell the spear?
You can definitely try and sell the spear. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Yeah. Okay. You can sell the spear at for 1 gold.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I still have my leather armor. I can't afford anything more than that.
Okay. So what? You guys meet up. What's happening?
Well, what's our next goal? Just to try find another job. I don't know if you should. That island seems kind of. Those islands seem to be like a no-go thing. Really. With the.
I really think we ought to tell someone about the awakened god.
What do you want to say? Hey, it's our fault? I mean, well,
No.
technically, it's actually your fault, right? So
Hey, no, we
can
kind of
tell
like
whoever
sacrificed a
brought it.
pair of like fish people to like an angry magma ghost, like a god or something. I don't know. Could we get some? How about we go? You lend us some troops and we can take care of it. I don't know. Like
You lend us some troops.
you lend us some magical items. So you know some people. You know we'll definitely take charge.
Yeah. Wait, let me check.
I think
something.
it's the best thing is just to put that thing out of our heads. Like just move on maybe.
Leave other adventurers deal with it.
Maybe there's an arena that needs some glorious combat.
I'm totally not an arena person. Just saying. No, not good. Arena is not. No.
Maybe we should go and visit the Temple of Umberlee or something. See if she can, hey, just put some water over that shit.
Alright, so I want to take advantage of my reputation as a folk hero. And I want to see if I can find someone who would know who to talk to about gods.
Okay, well, you don't need to take it. Just give me an investigation check first.
That's int, right? So that's just a
Yep.
flat 7.
Okay, oh, advantage. Okay, so it doesn't take you long that somebody points you towards the a big library inside of Waterdeep. And say all of the histories of the gods are inside of there. The church and the library have a partnership of sorts, and they share knowledge.
Well, I go to the library, and I explain who I am.
Okay, you explain who I... Let's see if they... I'm sorry, but we have not heard of a peacock.
Not a peacock.
I'm alive.
The peacock.
Yes, well, if you would like to enter the library, you would have to pay the tax as anybody else.
What's the tax?
1 gold
Oh,
per
it's fine.
day.
That's just whatever. It's fine.
He extends his hand,
I give him a gold.
takes it.
Do you have some kind of index?
What exactly are you looking for?
Lava gods. Information about lava gods. Just
Yes,
off
I
of
do.
the that dwell corporally off of the sword mountains on the Isles.
He looks at you up and down. I think you'd better go talk to Cleric Jacob.
Excellent. I'll do that.
2nd floor, 1st office on the left.
Okay. I go to Cleric Jacob's office.
Okay. You enter a room in which you see no more no less than 4 guards at each corner of the room. And as soon as you enter, somebody closes the door behind you. And you see a man seated in a leather chair at a very big desk, scribbling down. He looks up at you, says, "Yeah? Who are you and what do you want?"
The lady at the front desk said I should consult you about lava gods that may be corporeally present off of the Sword Mountains on the Isles.
Again, he does the same thing. He looks you up and down. He's kind of like, seriously? He doesn't really believe it, to put it like that. And then he says, "All of you, out!" The guards make their way out. And he says, "Sit down."
I'll take a seat.
Okay. So, have you said anything else to anybody about something like this? You're one of
No.
them, adventurers, are you not?
He's the Peacock.
Yeah. I'm the Peacock. I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, I've actually have heard of a couple of you folk heroes. It's my job to know about you.
I know about a couple of Peacocks.
Nonetheless, don't you go starting panic in my city.
I don't want to start any panic. It's just if there were a bunch of fishmen on an island who sacrificed a bunch of sailors to a magma god and he was now in the world, I just thought someone would want to know that.
Magma God, I doubt. Not any mountain outside of maybe the Sword Mountains or the spine of the world. Too small to hold a magma god. Maybe a cocky fire elemental.
There's a lot of cock here. I don't understand. For some reason. Peacock, cocky, I don't know.
Tell me the whole story.
I can't confirm 100% that it was in fact a magma god. I can just confirm that it shot magma at me. So I'll tell him the whole story.
Okay,
I'll tell him
something
my
else?
version of the story, especially the part with the whips. I gotta focus on that.
Yeah, go over, come on, what actually happened?
And then, it came up and talked to me, and I tried to unsummon it by telling it that, if I summoned it, then I should be able to unsummon it, and he didn't listen.
Those are demons you're talking about. It's a different deal.
So not a god. I knew it wasn't a god. I totally
I
knew
mean,
it.
you make pact with devils, really.
Nonetheless, go down into it. I'll send a couple of crews to help you. There should be some information on this. I'm not sure how to help you yet. But just give me a couple of days. I'll find out something that you need.
He's gonna pull out his monster manual. Just look through it.
We'll see. We'll deal with this. Until then, keep your mouth shut and gather mercenaries. You need a small army to deal with this. Usually a fire elemental summons a lot of magmins to his side and other creatures of the elemental planes. There's gonna be a lot of creatures when you return if you said it's been already 3 days. Legions of fire elementals I've heard of being summoned in a matter of weeks. You need to deal with this fast.
This is gonna be an awesome story.
It's okay. We should just go to another island and try to summon like a water elemental and just have them combat each other.
Oh my god, no. Alright, I'll he said to go downstairs and
Yeah, a couple of clerks join
Okay.
you and they start like rifling for books. Give me an investigation check. At this point, Suna'ri, Mateo, what are you guys doing?
nailed it. Sorry.
Guess. I mean, what time is it?
It's 3:30, so it's close to 6 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, did we know that he went out to do this?
No, he just disappeared.
I mean, I am a variant entertainer, so I probably regale the stories about what like we just in the tavern or in the pub we were at.
Did you tell anybody about this? No.
Sounds good. Okay,
Yeah,
so do
we don't
you?
know that.
Okay, do you actually do the whole story like this and this and that?
I tell them a story about, you know, like this. Is it a tropical island?
No.
Oh damn! I can't sing the tropical island song. Okay. They know what's up. Well,
Leave
I'm
out
just
the
gonna.
part about the magma god. Everything else is fine.
Yeah, we regale them with the tale of. Yeah, I mean, like people have been disappearing, like, and these three these adventurers set out to explore the problem, and basically, you know, hero, like, let me tell you the story.
Got it. Okay. Give you a position check.
Is it performance?
Performance, yeah. Works as will.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
heyo.
Okay, a lot of people leave taverns with your story on the tip of the tongue.
Yeah. Let
I
it be
thought they were
known.
panicking and
Hopefully, Mateo.
Well,
will
at first,
convince Simon.
at first they do think it's, of course, just a story of a entertainer coming in and telling a story. But it has a lot of ties into reality. Who knows what's gonna happen in the next few days as we go on. So, after that investigation check, Peacock, you managed to find a book that gives the histories of Waterdeep. Specifically, the hero Newart, that is also called Newart, the Tear of the Gods. And there was a story of a very big fight with a fire elemental around the Isles in the same place. It's said that Newart imprisoned the god into a magma heart inside of a mountain. He's mentioned about many times as a fire elemental, only at the end it's mentioned that this creature was not a god per se, but it was so smart it just made up for it.
Alright. Well, I show that to the clerics, and I'm like, it was this guy. It was totally this guy. It looks just like him.
They nod their heads. Well, Sir Newart was said to defeat this creature by invoking the powers of the gods of the sea. Well, and there was the use of a magical sword. Points at a couple of sentences around here. I think if you go, you should go talk to Araya, the head cleric. She should be able to help you, tell you more about the spirit gods of water.
Okay. Well, I ask where she is, and then when they tell me, I go off and talk to the other head cleric.
Okay. You find Araya in the middle of a sermon, actually, in her church. The church is quite majestic, as you'd expect of Waterdeep. It's decorated with the Parthenon of the whole, all of the good gods are visible on the wall, but especially, who's the... Okay, I completely forgot the name of Forgotten Realms primal god, the god of good. What's his name?
The god of good?
The, not Lavender.
Lavender?
Lavender?
Lavender? Lavender.
One second. Finding the god right now.
I mean, Helm or... No, that's...
No, Helm is Justice.
Alright. Tyr?
I thought Lathander was the lawful good god.
He's neutral. Good.
It's hard because they have so many different pantheons.
They have a lot of they have
Okay,
a lot of
Lord
variations.
Ale.
Okay,
the
so-
Overgod.
Oh, the
The
Lord
Overgod.
of the Lord of Ale. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Overgod. Ayo, exactly.
Like he's like the big shot.
He's the
big
guy you
shot.
worship when you're just totally over God.
Yeah. He's so Overgod. It's like the the
It
greatest.
takes a couple of minutes until you can actually get to talk to her. I'd say even 20 minutes total, which is quite a long time to try and get somebody's attention. Well, she looks down.
She
at
really
you.
doesn't. She really doesn't notice me. I'm standing there being the peacock.
Yeah, she doesn't notice you at all. Almost.
You stand there being yourself.
Yes. Normally that's enough.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yes, you, sir. What do you want?
SpongeBob doesn't live at the bottom.
I
of
want
the
to know
sink
how to
anymore.
beat a fire elemental that's powerful enough to masquerade as a god. That's
you
right.
come here with big questions.
Technically, I was sent here.
Who sent you here?
Oh, God. What's his name? The guy from the library. Frank. Was his name Frank?
It
Pretty
is
sure it
now.
wasn't Frank.
It is now.
His name was Frank. Frank,
I-
the head cleric of the library in charge of demon research. There we go.
She looks at you up and down. Are you inebriated, sir? There is no Bob. There is no Frank, and
Whatever his name, my character would remember
There
his
is
name.
no Bob. I mean Frank. Paul.
Jacob.
Jacob,
Justin,
there we go.
Jacob.
Jake.
That
Jacob.
sounds just like Frank to me.
Yeah, it sounds exactly the same.
Follow me.
I ask her if she knows who I am. I, madam, am the peacock.
Shut up and follow me. She takes you
Oh,
to the
sassy.
altar behind,
Does she know
and
who I
she
am?
slaps you across the face.
This matters to me. Does she know who I am?
Oh, she slaps you across the face.
Maybe
That's
she
just-
knows, maybe she doesn't.
Okay.
After all your experience, I heard that folk heroes are supposed to be smart.
No, just fabulous.
She slaps you again.
It's a misconception.
I like it rough.
Oh, jeez.
You don't come into a church full of people and you talk about a lava god.
Oh, come on. It's not like I was talking loud enough for anyone to hear me.
She slaps you again. You're in a fucking church, it echoes!
A fucking church.
So,
Don't swear.
everyone else. So if it echoes that badly, didn't everyone just hear what you said?
We're in the altar. This door is closed. Idiot.
Well, I like being behind closed doors. It's a familiar situation for me.
Ah,
Just kiss her,
why do you all folk heroes need to be so narcissistic?
Charming.
So what'd you do? How did this thing appear?
Well, the fishmen who were living on the isle sacrificed a bunch of kidnapped sailors to it.
Oh, the whole... you now notice, like, as she takes a call down, that she's an actual elf. And she is pretty old.
Is she still hot?
She's pretty hot.
Okay. We're fine then.
Let's see how hot she is.
I mean, you probably can't tell the
She
difference.
is one of the hottest people you've ever seen. Not like godlike hot, but one of the hottest elderly elven women you have ever
like a
laid
good
eyes
wine.
upon.
It's probably the best experience I've had in a while that wasn't looking in a mirror.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, it's the whole Newart story again.
She's taking none of your shit.
Can you people realize that you're not supposed to fuck with powers that you don't understand?
You realize that I was just trying to stop people from fucking with powers they didn't understand, right? You understand the context here.
What I understand
I'm
is
on
that
your
there's
side
a
here.
lava god out, and I need... She goes underneath the altar and gathers a couple of potions and kind of like puts them in the light. Starts moving them a bit, tasting a couple. Drops a couple of them in front of you and says, "Here, this is what you need. Newt used the magical sword to defeat this magma creature, but he didn't kill it. He just imprisoned it.
I got that from the book.
Well, the problem is that there was a celebration afterwards on the shore of that same island, and he lost the sword in a bet to the Meerfolk, the people of the sea."
That's pretty dumb.
Now you see
Walkers
why
aren't very smart.
young folk heroes I don't trust.
Like, I would never bet a magic sword. I'm just putting that out there. If I had a magic sword, I would keep that fucking magic sword because it would increase my reputation.
Whatever. Anyway, there is here potions of water breathing. You have to go find somebody that will take you to a Meerfolk city. There's the closest one here. I think it's maybe a day away on boat. Not all boats could make it there, and not all sailors are good enough to make it there. Find one. These over on here are a couple of healing potions. You keep them hidden. I didn't give you anything.
No, you didn't give me anything. That's what we'll tell everyone.
My hand is aching. And she makes a fist.
She needs to grab onto something, Justin.
I take her hand and I gently kiss it. Is it better now?
Okay, now
Roll
let's
for
hear it. Give me a persuasion.
I would have rolled for initiative by now.
She takes away her hand. It seems like she wants to punch you in the face, but she stops herself at the last second. And she says, "Take them already and move the fuck out. Come back to me when you fix this problem."
Oh, I'll fix it, and then I'll come running back to you. So that we can celebrate.
I'll have to go talk to Jacob. How many adventurers
Who?
are you? Do you have a party or it's only you?
Oh, no, there's, well, it's mostly me. But there's a couple of others. Including a 9-foot-tall man who can randomly disappear and then reappear. It's actually quite fascinating.
Well, I'll have to talk to the Lord of the city if you don't show up in 2 or 3 days. I'll give you a maximum of 4. After that, we'll have to rally up an army, and I'd suggest you don't come close to Waterdeep if you haven't fixed the problem. The current lords of Waterdeep, well, they search for a culprit before they fix the problem, and it's not nice what they do to the culprits.
Oh, believe me, I know. People tell me things.
Come on, get out of here already.
Yeah,
Why are you staring
go.
at me like that?
I take the healing potion and I blow her a kiss.
Healing potions. She gives you 4
And the
healing
water-breathing
potions
potions.
and 4 water-breathing potions.
Excellent. Going on the sheet.
Okay, and now I think we can take a small break and come back with the last segment of Hoard the Dragon Queen Intermission Adventure. See you guys in 2-3 minutes with more epicness in the world of Faerûn.
The chemistry is real.
I was trying to say Forgotten Realms, but in the world of Forgotten Realms just sounds just a bit off. To title screen.